Have you ever been at home and you're trying to get something done, but you get distracted by that thing that's over there and the stack of things that's over there, and next thing you know, you're in the middle of a project, but you're also in the middle of 5 other projects at the same time? I today want to help you with that. I want to give you 3 really simple tools that you can use to help create a peaceful environment that will allow you to focus on the important tasks. These are simple steps that will help you create this calm environment. You don't have to spend a fortune or sacrifice your personal style. So step number 1 is decluttering your space. This is something I've talked about before and I will continue to talk about probably forever. But even if you think that you're used to it, you see the clutter and you don't feel like it's bothering you, the reality is that clutter causes our brains to think about the things that are there, right? So we're trying to figure out what's in the stack of things. Is it something I need to take care of right now? It just makes your mind work harder. So even though subconsciously, or like when you see it, your conscious just sees your pile of stuff and you kind of know what it is, subconsciously your brain is processing the pile and everything that is in it. Can't express enough that decluttering your space, having a home for everything, being able to do your 10-minute reset, whether it's first thing in the morning and in the evening, or once a day for 20 minutes, whatever works for you and the rhythm and the flow of your life. Decluttering will help clear your mind. It will give you an area of your home to focus in, eliminate chaos, because we already have enough chaos in our lives. It'll eliminate at least that area of chaos, right? It will keep your home from being the source of your chaos. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to be a minimalist. I really want to ensure that people that like a maximalist design, like having lots of tchotchkes or meaningful things, or, have walls full of art, that's great, as long as it's intentional design and it's not the stack of papers that haven't gotten dealt with. Ooh, I just convicted myself right now thinking about my office. It happens, but as long as we can minimize where in our house these things are, like, you're gonna have a stack of papers that need to get dealt with. Like, that's just the reality. But I try to keep mine in my office. I try to eliminate having stacks of papers across the entire house. And if that does happen, I'm immediately going to do my 10-minute reset. It really doesn't take that long. Unfortunately, I have a husband who's actually very super organized, so he does this for me a lot, God bless him. But if he wasn't doing it, I would be doing it, because at some point, you just can't function. You can't function with stuff everywhere. But that doesn't mean that you can't love a maximalist design. It doesn't mean that you can't have intentional, meaningful decor or walls full of art. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about boxes that haven't gone out to the recycling yet, or the mail that hasn't been sorted. Maybe you need to do a kitchen clean out. There is just too much stuff in your kitchen that you're either not using or that can be stored in another part of your home, so that it's not sitting on your countertops and just cluttering your countertops. Again, I have those resources for auditing your home. I will make sure that they are linked in the show notes here. Make sure that you do that routinely, right? Like, I kind of think about doing it every quarter, like walk your home, what needs to be cleared out, what isn't working, what needs a different system, so that you can stick with it. And every home is probably gonna have a little bit of a different system, and that's okay, that's great. As long as you have one that works for you and allows you to be able to keep up with it without it being a source of stress for you. My second tip for creating a peaceful home is using soft, warm lighting. I can't get over having table lamps, floor lamps, those accent lighting that really create a mood, especially at night when the lights are being turned on because it's dark out. If you're just turning on all of your overhead recessed lighting, it's going to be harsh. It actually vibrates and again causes your brain to process the movement of the light. So it's a subconscious thing most often. Some people are actually very sensitive to it. I'm one of those people. Like, I'm constantly turning the overhead lights off. I just want the accent lighting. I just want incandescent bulb in my light fixtures and my table lamps and in my floor lamps. I don't love LEDs. Our recessed lights are all LEDs because that's pretty much all we have had as of recently. Do you think incandescent bulbs are coming back, which I'm very excited about? But anyways, using warm lighting, get cozy and layered with your lighting. Have candles, have wall sconces. Again, I've talked about this in other videos, so please go through all of my videos to get more information on these kinds of things. But it doesn't have to be hardwired. There's lots of really great wall options like wall sconces now that can just connect to a plug, and they look amazing, and they add that layer of lighting that's very cozy and just sets more of a mood and isn't that bright white moving light that is created usually by your recess or your can lights. Also, just a little quick tip on lighting is if you don't understand bulbs and color temperature, your warmer temperatures are going to be from 2700 to 3000 K, and bright whites are like 5000 plus. So if you want to be warmer, go in that 2700 to 3000 range. And finally, my last tip, my third tip, is bringing in natural elements. Nature has such a calming effect on our bodies and our minds. Small houseplants or a vase of fresh flowers really brings a lot of peace to a room. It brings actually more oxygen into your home. If you have a live houseplant, it literally can, certain plants will clear the air and make the air better for you to breathe. Opening windows is another great way to bring natural air in and have, bringing the outside in that way with the fresh air. But bringing natural textures, woven textures, even artwork that is like landscapes, having baskets with dried flowers, wooden decor, wooden pieces, or if you're remodeling your home, using natural elements, so using real stone countertops, real stone tile, wood floors. There's just a different composition in natural elements that I believe creates a feeling and an atmosphere of more harmony and peace, and it's just softer. And that's my third trick, and it works. So just to review really quick, 3 steps in order to create a more peaceful home is first decluttering, get organized, find a home for your things so that it's really easy to clean up, spending 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes in the evening to reset your home every day, or just 20 minutes in the evening once a day to reset your home goes such a long ways. Step number 2 would be adding more warm lighting into your home, layering your lighting with table lamps and floor lamps and sconces, candles, anything that just brings that soft warm light in. Again, you're gonna look for bulbs that are from 2700 to 3000 K so that you're not bringing in too white or bright of a light. Then your third and final step is bringing the outside in. Use natural elements. We're just talking about decorating. Get house plants, bring in fresh cut flowers, use natural woven textures, linen curtains, wood elements, landscape decor, so like pictures of landscape, anything like that. Open your windows, let the breeze in. All 3 of these things together are really going to help you feel so much more peaceful, so much more calm. You will be less distracted. You'll be able to focus on what really matters, and cleaning and keeping up with your home shouldn't be a source of your stress. Thanks again for coming and watching, and we'll see you on the next one.